Ladies, if you are menopausal as fuck, you're a Costco girly. It's the biggest mistakes I see in your grocery haul when you're at Costco. Okay, I'm also gonna go into like what to do, what to look for, other foods, all that stuff. So if you are a Costco executive member, you got that black card, you whip that black card out, they're like, whoa. They don't even care if it's a black Amex. If you got a black Costco, that holds street cred. And I see you because I am you. So if you're an executive member, got that black card, what up? If you got the white card, cool. Hey, we still all go to Costco. At least we're at Costco. But I'm going to walk you through the menopause grocery haul. And so I'll kind of go into why the grocery haul is going to be a lot different if you're menopausal. Because there's obviously a lot of hormones stuff going on. Your progesterone, estrogen's going to zero, your serotonin, dopamine's coming down. You're fat, lazy, tired, and depressed. You're not a lazy person, but that drop in dopamine, that go-get-it hormone, yeah, you're feeling lazy as fuck probably. So I'm going to go through it in my head as my Costco's laid out for me. But first is alcohol. Yeah, I always hit the alcohol up first because it goes after the appliances and the people trying to sell shit and all that, right? So go around, hit my alcohol, right? They got the wine, they got the alcohol. The biggest mistake I always see menopausal women make is drinking fake tequila. Casamigos Don Julio, come on. It's 2025, right? They're not even real tequila, A. And B, it's full of additives and celebrity-backed bullshit. It's terrible brand. Terrible tasting tequila. If you actually like tequila, you know that doesn't taste good. And it's just not hormone healthy at all, which if you are in menopause matters a lot more because every time you drink, it spikes estrogen, which you're probably think, oh, okay, increase estrogen. My doctor put me on estrogen HRT, so it's a good thing, right? It'll create more insulin sensitivity, boost my metabolism. Wrong, because your progesterone's still low, you're going to get estrogen dominance, which is just as bad, leading to more insulin resistance, X, Y, and Z, right? So the ABV of the alcohol matters, right? How much the content of the alcohol is, right? For example, light beers and seltzers got the lowest, liquors got the most, wines are in the middle. So when you're choosing your wine, right, the other thing you're looking at is how clean it is, the congener load. You want to make sure, it's running out of battery. You want to make sure that it is clean. And U.S. winemakers can add 73 additives that the EU has banned, that Europe has banned. So sticking with European wines, good idea. White wines are drier. You want to look for less residual sugars. It's going to be better on your, obviously, everything. Insulin, hormone, glucose, all that stuff. So the Kim Crawford, I think it is, New Zealand brand, really good, right? Malbec, if you're going to go red, drier, right? Pinots from Europe, you're good to go. Okay, next thing I always see is buying all organic or buying nothing organic. Now, there's things called hormones, which are chemical messengers, and there's thing called endocrine disruptors, which disrupt that signal, right? That's things like inflammation, diet, lifestyle, hormonal imbalances that are going to block other ones, but pesticides is a huge one, right? Plastics are actually a huge one too. Pesticides, that's why you mainly need to be buying organic, but you don't need to buy everything organic. You can follow the Clean 15 Dirty Dozen list. You probably can't see this. I'm going to put up on YouTube. I think it's backwards, but it's basically a list. You can Google it, Clean 15 Dirty Dozen. It is a list, the Clean 15. You don't have to buy organic. The Dirty Dozen, that's basically you want to buy organic. And the difference is like you can see the meat of the fruit or vegetable is exposed right to the pesticide. So if it's something like a banana has a shell, like you're fine. So that's number 2. Number 3 is protein, right? And this is the obvious one. Like you're in menopause, 0.8, 1.1 grams per pound of body weight. That's what you need to aim for. That 0.6 to 1.1 grams per pound of body weight is not for you anymore. So you're not going to do that. You have to go 0.8 because you're catabolic. But that's already something that's like a duh. Like, yeah, I know I need more protein. But the biggest mistake I see is going for all prepackaged, right? And I get it because I post about like no prep options, right? Loaded with sodium. Look, if you're going to go, if it's like you're not going to eat protein or it's going to be sodium, like I would just like have the sodium, whatever. Say fuck it. Obviously consult with your doctor, of course. But things like rotisserie chickens, those you can just kind of grab. Those are cheap at Costco. Just grab and go that. It's going to be lower in sodium. More in preservatives, and yeah, just making sure like you're buying some stuff that you can actually cook up. Doesn't take much effort, right? Especially if you get a sous vide like $100. Put that shit in water, let it circulate. It makes it easy, juicy. Can't overcook it or undercook it, so it turns out perfect every single time. Well, I take that back. For steaks, it's a little bit harder. 30 minutes. Don't go over that. I fucked it up a million times. All right, so that's number 3, right? The proteins. Number 4 would be not. I see it in the carts all the time. I see the carts. I'm like, okay, this person just fucking gave up. They have like no sense of what's healthy. They don't care. Whatever. That's probably 95% of our society. Now, the 5%, I'm like, oh wow, very clean. You got egg whites. You got this. You got that. You got like all the stuff. I'm like, huh. But there's no fun in there. There's no alcohol. There's no, candy. There's no desserts. There's no nothing, right? No bread. You can't live like that. If you can't do it forever, don't do it now, right? You're not teaching your brain sustainability. You're teaching your brain restriction, right? So learn moderation because that's going to be the sustainable thing. And no one wants to be called out for just trying to eat all healthy shit whenever they go out or whatever. Oh, it's healthy good. Like, no one wants to hear that. The last thing is the supplementation, right? I mean, that was obviously a supplement mistakes, depending on them, not being consistent with them. Costco's got amazing krill oil. It's got really good ashwagandha, YouTheory. I have some right here. It's really good. It's chewable. I think it's on sale right now. Got really good Nature's Bounty magnesium glycinate. Probiotics has got good ones. L-theanine by Sports Research is a solid one. A bunch of other ones that are coming on the top of my head, but it's got a good supplement section. Main thing is if you're on, HRT, you're on birth control, you're on maybe some thyroid meds, you want to make sure you're looking up the things not to take, the supplements, because there's going to be different. There's going to be a list of them, which I can cover a little bit later. But I hope this helps. If you want my No Prep Costco guide or my, my alcohol approved list, my approved alcohol list from Costco, because I went through like just one of them basically. DM me on Instagram and I'll send it to you. Okay. Love y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day.